Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Eaglemoss Presents Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. We're going to be doing issue 57 today, and let's just jump right in and take a look. This is going to be the rear bulkhead, which is going to fit, behind the cockpit area. We've got some pipes, sockets, panels, wires, and some screws. So let's see here. There's all of our instructions. It doesn't look like we're going to be installing it. Oh, probably because we've got the flux capacitor in the next issue. Now, a long time ago, back in August, it's now, I think today's January 3rd, and I'm kind of banging out a few issues here. But I believe today's either January 3rd or 4th, and it was back on August 5th I ordered the Chloe and Corey flux capacitor and Christmas tree, and so they both look beautiful, but I've been waiting a long time. I gotta admit, I'm getting a little bit worried, but I've been reassured that they can only do about, I don't know, between 60 and 100 a month, and apparently there are a ton of people waiting on them. So I'm a little bit disappointed that they haven't arrived yet, but obviously when you're waiting on something super awesome like that, you definitely want them to speed up. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and install all the factory stuff right now, and then once those mods arrive, I'll probably do kind of like a addendum episode somewhere, and then we'll go in and just replace the parts that need to be replaced. Amazing Feet, how the Nike mags were created, and Ricky Dean Logan. Who the heck is that? Data on Data. Ricky Dean Logan at Film Premiere. Oh, I guess his name was Data in Back to the Future, and he had like a bunch of circuit board tattoos. That's funny. Yes, and then next issue we get the horribly designed flux capacitor, which is really kind of like the one massive bad part about this entire build. So I do highly recommend going with a mod, but we'll just make do with what we have for now. All right. I don't think we're even going to need to touch this episode, the main body part. So, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be starting on like the body work pretty soon, because I've got the chassis and everything in the other room, which I've had for several months. Yeah, see, this will just kind of fit like right up here when we're ready, but since we're not ready, let's just continue. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the chassis parts. Okay, so I think we've got two pieces that go there and there, which I think are these two pieces, which, are they the same? I think they're the same. It says 57B times 2, so yes, those would appear to be the same. And of course they only go in one way, so we can pop them in the holes, and good, they stay in place. And then the other one basically is just reversed. So good. This, well, no, it looks like they both stay in there. AP screws on both. Looks like we've got quite a few AP screws this time around. Where's my little screwdriver I use for AP? Here it is. Uh-oh. Gonna have to try this guy. There we go. Yep. It's weird. Sometimes the AP screws work with this screwdriver, other times they don't. This is not the first screwdriver that we got with the build. This is actually the second one. And I use this one only because the tip hasn't broken off yet, like the original one did. I should call back and be like, I need another screwdriver. Because I don't really have a like just an, a perfect screwdriver to use with these AP screws. All right, so there's the first parts. The second one, fit the brackets into place. Fix the light board, which is the... Actually, this actually does look nicer than I was expecting it to. It's like translucent in the back. It almost looks like there's a piece of metal, almost like a piece of laser etched metal on the front. So that actually does look nicer than much nicer than I was expecting it to. I'm assuming that that's gonna pop right there. We've got these two holes at the bottom, and these are going to use GP screws to fit in, which we've only got 3 of those, which means 2 plus an extra. And we'll probably have to oh, these other 2 holes are for the LEDs, I bet. Okay. So actually that doesn't look too bad. Now the LEDs that we're going to get later, I don't know when, those will actually all be replaced by whatever we receive with the Corey and Chloe flux capacitor and Christmas tree. So, and again, I don't know when I'm going to get those, but I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later. Next we have a couple, well, we've got this piece, a fixed pipe 57E. Okay, so we've got some pipes here. So are both of these pipes the same? Obviously that one's not, but are these? There's that one. And this one. Oh no, one's kind of got a curved edge. Okay, so the curved edge one goes on the inside. Somehow. And I think probably need to put a dab of super glue on the back of those just so that, it doesn't fall out over time. Where's my super glue? Oh, it always falls over. I don't know why. I need to clean up the head on it here, so perfect. Yeah, you can always, if your super glue head ever gets dirty, you can always just kind of, nope, I don't want to use that. You can always just kind of pinch it and then rotate it. Usually that works for me, so if it doesn't work for you, I'm very sorry. Okay. All right, so then we'll do the same thing with this other pipe or hose, or, well, it does say it's a pipe and not a hose. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see. So this is going to go up here, I think. Like right in here. And these will use AP screws. Okay. Okay, so tree, 2 screws, 2 pipes, fit the piece in place, and then 2 AP screws. So that's up to step 8. We just have a few steps left. 57G, which is this big piece here. It's gonna fit just like that. 2 AP screws yet again. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Yep. 9. Affix them with the AP screws. Now we have the little pipe, which goes right up here, which affixes with an AP screw. Why is this? Why do I have the feeling that this one's going to be a pain? Oh, this one I need to kind of shave down here. Okay. So I'm just going to try to hold that in place with my thumb. So much for that. Okay, pretty good. Next we have these 2 little boxes. Now 50. How do you tell the 2 apart? Oh, okay. So 57L. So one kind of has like a Y pattern and the other one does not have a Y pattern. So we've got there's like 2 large holes, 2 small holes, 1 large hole, 2 small holes, 1 large hole. And that's the one, that's the one that goes here, I think. And let me guess, an AP screw, yes. Okay. And 57J is going to go down here. And I think that's going to be the last piece for this issue. Okay. Super glue away. We're going to set that back down there. Guaranteed it'll fall over before the next issue. And that's it. So it looks like there's going to be something else going here. The flux capacitor obviously is going to go here, and we're probably going to have some pipes associated with that. And let's see if we just take, let's see, what is it? Next issue, what is it? Yes, flux capacitor and a power lead. So if I set the book aside, let me pull this up here. This again is going to go right in here. So I'm guessing that these guys are going to plug into here. This is probably going to plug into one of these little holes in here like that. And then these guys over here are probably going to plug into, you know, these bits somehow. So that'll be pretty cool. So they are actually plugging into something in the back, but yeah, so we're getting close. We're getting so close now to having like the interior portion done, and then we can move on to the body. So next issue, flux capacitor, guys. As always, please don't forget to leave a like. Let me know in the comments what you think of the build so far, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe for this and many more videos. I'm Brad M73. This has been the Eagle Moss Presents Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Bye for now, guys.